it was never going to be an easy journey. More than 3 million Syrian refugees have now fled war in their homeland. Their odyssey is far from over. Crossing Syria's borders into neighboring lands is no longer a sustainable option. Camps in Jordan, Iraq, Lebanon, and Turkey are pushed past their limits. Officially, the borders remain open, but many are turned back. Host countries are struggling to meet basic needs.
Every day we see a committee coming here, but it's useless. We haven't seen anything till now. There are no blankets, no sponges, and our children are sick on a daily basis.
Syrians must now look for refuge further afield. A few have made it as far as Stockholm, almost 5,000 kilometers from home. Sweden was the first nation in Europe to grant residency to all Syrians, with the exception of suspected war criminals. Here, there's no shortage of accommodation.
Most of the municipalities, there's over 290 in Sweden, are taking responsibility, but what we're trying to do here is getting them to do more, because the need is greater.
17 countries, including the US, France, and Australia, have agreed to receive quotas of refugees. But many only make it this far. Here in southeastern Bulgaria, hundreds of Syrians and Afghans live in metal containers and tents at the start of winter. The European Union's poorest country has found itself completely unprepared to handle thousands who mainly cross from Turkey. Many have paid illegal smugglers to get here. Shelters are overcrowded and security forces are stretched to keep them safe.
Since one week until now, 3 times only we got food. So when you want to buy from outside, you need somebody from police to go with you.
Some seek the shores of Europe via dangerous journeys at sea. This year, Syrians were among hundreds rescued off the coast of Sicily. In October, 500 migrants perished at sea.
The situation has obviously become even more complicated because of the tragedy that happened a few days ago off the island. The number of children is really quite high. There are about 120 unaccompanied minors here. There are whole Syrian families here.
In Jordan alone, the UN puts the cost of hosting more than 500,000 Syrians at around $5 billion for 2 years. Aid groups expect the surge of asylum seekers to continue, but donations are failing to keep pace.
The package of assistance in this country should be mixed, humanitarian and development, in order to make this country sustain the pressure and the numbers of refugees that are entering their countries on a daily basis.
1 in every 5 refugees is Syrian, and if the diplomatic process fails to broker a solution, another 1.5 million are expected to join them in 2014.